With see here, I'm trying to get a little closer here. See here, so seems here, stockbroker here, stockholder here seems to have a problem with littering. Like they don't want to pick up the litter and stuff. And I think what happens is they get so frustrated with the tactics of littering that they just kind of pass the buck to residents where there's like litter all over our apartment.
His word, he doesn't keep his word.
So, that of course is not our responsibility, and especially to remove somebody's insoles from the walkway. But sometimes you don't want to see
How do you see this working out then?
soggy croissant that you have to throw away because they refuse to,
It's exactly
respond to it, but throwing away souls and all this other stuff, and diseased clothing, if you will.
I think the
what are you supposed to do? You just sit there and be like, you don't work here, you know what I'm saying? What are you gonna do? Buy a bucket at Home Depot and a picker and just do pro bono or something like that? I mean, and so much to think. So I was like, oh, okay. But I think what it has to do with is the root of W-2s and the people that did not earn to live in a space that don't appreciate the space because they're so frustrated about knowing what they don't control if they're going to be living here or not from year to year. So of course they answer to somebody in that sense. So if they're not satisfied with the answer, then of course littering goes on. You know what I'm saying? Okay, here goes the litter. And so why that's a root and why that is can't charge that to me. You know what I'm saying? I give a statement every year to say how much I earn from Social Security of disability. So I mean, you're sitting up here like saying, "Oh, I work for Boeing or whatever," you know what I mean? And you know what I mean, but you don't, and something like that. Or just pass the stockholder just passing the buck for just litter just to be around, or when they feel like it's convenient to clean up if they're showing an apartment that they want separated from the rest of the population or whatever. So I mean, it's a thing where it's a tug of war with interest where healthcare says we're not going to give you anxiety meds. Well, you have to give me anxiety meds because of where I live. You're not going to give you psychotic meds. You have to do this because of where I live, and you make it worse. So on top of it's also you might not tip a housemaid, right? $2 for vacuuming or cleaning up after you, something like that. And I'm not saying tip me, but at the same time, if you give a complex a cat at Christmas cat food.
And what to believe about
cat food.
And Jeannie Mose on Trump's
they make you pay for it. So.
Who cares? Who cares?
So
my experience with USA has been excellent.
So you sit here. So here's the whole idea of USA, and of course, this is the new news past meetups in a sense, if you will. So leave it at that.
With the Weber family.
We're the Tennies.